I know I normally come live on Thursdays, but I am feeling something massive today. So I thought, let's go live. Um, so, as always, I love how things sort of unfold for us. So today is my day where I am back to back from very, very early in the morning to very, very late at night with clients. So I don't have any makeup on, and my hair is a hot mess because my clients get the raw me. So I'm not put together the way I normally am. So I'm feeling a little like, "Ooh, well, here we are. This is vulnerable in itself." But I want to share some stuff with you today. So I'm going to open up the chats. When you arrive, let me know you're here. And we're going to share, I want to share a couple of different things. So I'm going to wait till there's a couple more people on here. There will be a replay if you can't follow along today. That's okay. Catch the replay later because I'm going to share something really unique and special today. Hello, love. My favorite people. So before I get into the really what I feel is probably the most vulnerable share that I'll ever do so far. Thanks, love. I appreciate you, Liz. Um, I want to share something very vulnerable with you and give you a sneak peek into some behind the scenes stuff about what's going on. I also would love to do a starseed energy read for us because we are feeling a lot of things. It's just recently that I've been going public with the starseed stuff, but I have to. And it's been a wild ride for a lot of us. So I do want to talk about starseed ascension, the symptoms, what to do with them. We are going to do a little channeled message at the end of this. And I want to do something a little unique that I haven't done before with you guys today. So before we get into any of that, and I'm like a little bit nervous, but it's okay. Before we get into any of it, we have been going through hello, happy Wednesday, Tanya. We are going through a massive transition. And I'm hosting a Starseed retreat. So it's September 9, 16, 23, and 30th. So the Mondays from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And we had our first group. So anybody that's in that group, if you're here live with me, show me some alien stuff or some stars or something. Let me know you're here. It is over 50 star seeds. We've all come together to talk about the Starseed mission, which is going to sound a little vague. I'm going to keep it a little vague here because this is not the platform for it. But we have been having insane transition since all of this came along. So I had this crazy meditation the other day that blew me away, had me really shook actually. And since then, my heart, I love that I'm like in pajamas with you guys. This is so great. My heart has like a ring of fire around it, and it's like pulsing and pulsing and pulsing. And it feels so intense and so wild and so incredible. It's very euphoric feeling. And there's this transition thing that's sort of happening with me. There's all my star seeds. I love it. So I don't know how you guys, the ones that are in the retreat, how you guys are handling it. Like how you like, woof. I'm seeing so many of you in my dream state in the astral travel that I'm doing. It's been wild. Getting so much information coming through. I have the honor. I opened up my schedule a little bit for a few of them. We have a private platform, and I'm getting to do some channeled direct messages for one-on-one with some of you. So that's really exciting. Really looking forward to spending that time with you guys. Um, and we have so much coming up with the company. So I wanted to come on live today. I know I normally do it Thursdays, but I am gearing to head to Vancouver to do some recording for the book. So excited. I'm so excited. You have no idea. So this is phase one of all of my life's work. All of my life's work. I'm just so excited to bring this forward. So the book is laced with a lot of my starseed stories, a lot of applicable tools to instantaneously change your life. So you're going to have an instantaneous change reading this. It's going to be sustainable change. I don't think I'm saying instantaneous, right? But whatever. It's going to teach you the foundation of your full ascension program to help you become a master manifester, just like I am. So it's been a journey, and I've been very shy about vulnerable for me. So there's two things. I am going to read you a part of the book today. Would we like that? where we like to do a little book read together, and I'll read one little clip of it for you. If you'd like that, we can do that. Um, and it's been one of the things that my guides have been asking me to do, minus like all the starseed stuff that we've been doing. And I do feel we're going to be taking a big vibe or a big transition towards offering a lot more of that. So that's going to be coming. Stay tuned for how we're going to do that. It'll be in October. The book is launching September 21, so please stay in the loop. I will keep you posted. So going back to, okay, we have some yeses on the book. We can do this then. Going back to the vulnerability piece. So I'm going to share a piece of the book. It is like being an artist. It is a lot of vulnerable stories in this book about how I came to the conclusion of the Power 369, about how I understood jumping parallel timelines, about how I understood the stepping stones to your full awakening and your highest path. So it's tools, it's stories, it's vulnerable as, and I'm putting it into the world because I want to support as many of us as possible in mastering what I have mastered. So my guides have been like, okay, Diamond, it's time to stop hiding your life. Because I come forward here, but I don't share a lot of behind the scenes stuff. I don't share the exuberant amount of wealth that I've been able to manifest, or I don't share a lot about going from excessively overweight, full of cancer, fibromyalgia, and understanding how to heal my body through the Power 369. I don't share a whole lot about my attempts to leave. You guys know that I've had attempts to leave the earth, but what happened in regards to my future self coming and actually saving me from that, that has been my life journey. So it is all looped in together with the 12 principles, with the foundation of our ascension, with the Power 369, what to actually do with it. Not it's some lofty, yay, nine's the thing of all the universe. And it's not a glorified journal like the other versions of the Power 369 that are out there. I have no interest in copying and pasting bullshit offline and making you a glorified gratitude journal because it's going to do dick all for you. So instead, I want it to offer something that is going to transform your life for you and bring you to where I am. So, having said that, my guides have asked me to start sharing with you behind the scenes of my life if you're interested. Like, I have shied away from this. I shared a lot of the bachelorette weekend, which was amazing, on my TikTok stories, but TikTok's not the platform for that. Nobody cares on TikTok. You guys care. We're family. We're each other's wild. We're in loving devotion, wild. And I don't want to waste that space, and I don't really love that platform a whole lot, although there's a lot of incredible people that I'm connecting with there. So anyways, so what I've decided to do is take my personal Instagram. Here we go. Mm, so cringy. I'm going to change my personal Instagram, like my personal one, into behind the scenes. So I'm going to take you on my journeys. I'm going to take you on my travels. I'm going to take you through the wedding stuff. It's where I'm going to post everything first. So my personal Instagram is Rebellious Awakening. That's where you're going to see my face. There's a lot of old shit on there. Go on a peek. Just don't look. Don't look. But I'm going to start sharing content from the book. Behind the scenes, my excitement, some of the recording stuff. I'm going to Vancouver to record for a week. So I'm going to take you there. So that'll be the behind the scenes stuff. And then we've got Diamond.no on TikTok, where I share my daily energy forecast, as well as on YouTube at Diamond No. So, and Facebook, you guys are the bomb. I love our Facebook followers. You guys are so unbelievably powerful and loyal. So we love all of you, but I'm going to try and just divvy it out a little bit so that way I'm not throwing up content that you're not interested in. So you can just go to that space. Um, so there's that. It's going to be a lot of animal pictures, a lot of shoes, a lot of planes, and like silly stuff with Corey and I. So you'll get to see my life a little bit. And the reason my guides want me to do this is to show you that you can also arrive in your version of your highest timeline, what serves you. And for me, it's been a wild, amazing ride. Look at my Instagram blowing up already. I'm just going to put my phone on do not disturb till after this. I love you guys. Wowza. Um, I'm going to, I have no idea what I was about to say, but Yeah, I came from absolutely nothing, and, being bounced around from home to home, not being kept, the short version of this, and, to a point where I was homeless and completely abandoned by my entire family and social circle, because they were Jehovah's Witnesses. I got booted out at 23, homeless, and climbed my way out of the gutter, and now I am living in a very large, beautiful home. I have everything that I could desire. I have the love of my life. I have a healthy, sexy ass body. I love this thing. I love this fucking meat suit. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I have a healthy, amazing relationship with my children. I am connected fully, and I am finding my people. And I think that's the most exciting part is I found my wild, my wort and loving devotion, and I want that for you. So I want to kind of take you behind the scenes a little bit if you're interested. If not, totally cool. All right, there's that. Okay, should we do the book? I'm so nervous. It is like being an artist and putting your art on display and having people critique it. So I've shared what I'm going to share with you today from the book is just a little snippet. I'll give you a quick backstory, and then I'm just going to read you this one little part of it. And it's something that has sat in my heart since I was about 33. That was my darkest timeline. So I'm 45 now, that's 12 years ago. And I fell apart into a million pieces. At that timeline, I was in a very aggressively abusive relationship that then started filtering that abuse into my children. My son moved out because of it. So that's the vulnerable piece right there. It was super shitty. And it was so hard for me to get out of that. So hard for me to get out of that. And in all of that, I lost everything. My baby boy moved out. That was heartbreaking for me. I lost my home. I lost my vehicles. I lost my safety. And it destroyed my relationship with my daughter. That entire timeline destroyed my relationship with my daughter. And on top of that, I ended up with cancer, um, the first round of cancer. I have had it twice. And that was the last time that my birth mother and my biological sister completely abandoned me as well, all within like a week. And so I hit a very big low. And in that very big low, I started fantasizing about not being here. But I knew I could not do that because there's no way I was going to abandon my children like that. So it was this space of I had allowed everything to be destroyed, including my mental health, my physical health, my relationships with the two most important beings in my life, my babies. I had no hope. I had no light at the end of the tunnel. And I would beg my guides to just take me home. Has anybody else ever had that moment where you're like, just take me home? Like, I am over this meat suit and this human thing. Um, and it was the hardest timeline of my life. And in all of that, in the book, you'll see how the Power 369 totally altered that moment for me. But I had a very incredible, incredible galactic experience where they actually arrived in my home and then took me to see some stuff that I was doing in other parallel timelines. So it was super transformative. But in the darkest of dark, I had a defining moment that happened for me. And that's the part of the book that I want to share with you. So, shall we? Okay. Okay. I feel it's important to share these things because I don't want you to ever feel like you're alone. And that was the whole point of this book was to share some of those darker moments and how I made it through, to share how the Power 369, what to do with it to heal those timelines, to understand how you're creating, how you're actually manifesting. Because I assure you, I have not met one fucking coach ever that's teaching manifesting right. Not one. And I'm really strongly opinionated about that because they're not doing it right. Um, I mean, some of it works for sure, but I don't want to do anything half-assed. So I figured it out. Um, and I want you to understand that you are capable, that you are so capable of being everything that you desire to be. It's my biggest passion is to never let people feel what I have felt and to help you move out of that darkness. Okay, let's go. Send me some love here. I'm going to be super vulnerable. Okay, so that's the backstory, laying on the floor. As I laid there begging for an end, two things happened. First, I felt a presence enter my room and touch my shoulder, as though to reassure me that it would all work out. Second, I heard a whisper, "Go get a pen and your journal." I gathered myself to my knees and crawled to my bedside table, and then this came flowing through me. Inside me is a girl who wants to scream. Most times she's a powerhouse, too strong that people sometimes assume she needs nothing. Inside me is a girl who wants to cry. Most times she is beauty and love, so much so that people often run to her when they are broken. Inside me is a girl who wants to be messy. Most times she's fiercely put together. Inside me is a girl who is lost, but most times she is blazing a trail of uniqueness for others. Inside me is a girl who wants to run away. Most times she has chosen to be directly in the center of family responsibilities. Inside me is a girl who wants to tell you how amazing you are and how you can truly have it all and deserve it all. But sometimes, just sometimes, I question if I can as well. I am a freedom seeker. I am a way shower. I am a trailblazer, just like you. I am a fuck up, get it together, try it again, and do it over. Inside me, just like you, there is broken. Inside me, just like you, there is perfection. Here's the thing, babe. I want for you. I want you to fall to your knees and drop your teary face into your hands and let it all out. I want it all out. The tears, the pain, the rage, the sadness, the disbelief. I want it all out, and I want you to be free. I want you to stop questioning in your head as you go through the motions of the day, and I want you to stop just going through the motions of the day. I want you to stop waiting for more. I want you to stop wondering if you deserve better. I want you to stop hiding from the hurt. I want you to stop crying behind closed doors. I want you to allow yourself to be moved by music, to pour it out through tears and own your voice. I want you to sing it loud, be brave with your voice. I want you to show your tears and allow yourself to heal. I want to see you messy because that is real. I want you I want to see you explore your inner self, and I want to see you share it with the world. I want to see you finally understand that all the doubt, sadness, and shame runs through us all. I want you to see, understand that the beauty, the grace, the fame that you are in your veins. It's time for you to see that everything you feel is also inside me. It's time now for you to become a freedom seeker, explorer, a brave and bold way shower. It's time to let her out. It's time to let her be free. It's time to now stop comparing and compassionately be. So it was in that moment that I decided to use all of my pain, all of the abuse that I was given as a child, the endless abuse, the darkness, the knowing in my heart that I'm gonna do it. I just didn't know how. I decided in that moment to stand the fuck up and become as rebellious as I could against society and stand here and be brave and show the way for many others. So there's that. And I'm super excited. I am so full of passion right now. And this starseed activation that we've had during the first session of the retreat has catapulted me into a whole other wave of determination. And I feel like an unstoppable force. And it's flowing through me in such compassion. And the thing I want you to know the most is you're going to make it through. You're going to arrive in your highest timeline. You just have to allow it and understand how to use your energy to create it. So this is my mission now, along with a whole lot of things with star seeds. So that's pretty wild. Uh, okay. Aw, thank you. I love you too. Okay. So there's that. Super vulnerable. I feel a little like heart palpitations. I'm going to read some of the comments here. Love following and listening to some of your journey. It's the same as mine. I wake up and go to sleep thinking, "Aw, that's the biggest compliment in the entire world to be called an inspiration." Like, thank you. It is an honor. And it's when I was a little girl, my I had a lot of bad stuff happen. a lot of bad stuff. And I remember being 4 years old and thinking, I don't want any human to feel what I'm feeling right now. So I'm going to go fix it. And that was at 4. At 4, I was like, whatever it takes. And it has been a rough journey. It has been heavy. It has been challenging. It has been dark. And I'm on the other side now. Like, so on the other side. I will show you some of the shit show that I actually am. So later today, I will post um, like some of the not the Jack and Jill, sorry, the Bachelorette stuff on the Instagram page. The Instagram page, what? Rebellious Awakening Instagram. I'll go post some of like the fun that we had, um, and my little like behind the scene thoughts and the highs and the lows of this whole journey, and just be really, really, really real with you. Okay, let's go into a quick starseed um, forecast kind of energy breakdown of what's coming for us. It would mean the world to me for you to support this book getting into people's hands. I am asking for help. I want this, I want the world to feel what we are feeling here together. That you can find your people and that you can be fully authentic and that you can make it out of the dark and the challenges and that you can go from bankrupt or poor or homeless like I did into an exuberant amount of prosperity, that you can arrive. I want people to understand that you can actually find the love of your fucking life. I want people to understand that you can fall madly in love with your body. Like, you can love this thing so much and be so proud of it. Like, when I'm in Mexico, I wear a thong bottom, and that's all, ladies and gentlemen. That is all. And I got the mommy tummy, I got the things, and I don't care. I love this thing. You can arrive to that. Um, so, helping me get this book in the hands of as many people as possible would mean the world to this girl who is over here just giving everything I can for you. I'm doing everything I can. I'm offering everything that I can. And I love and passion so much. So please and thank you. Help me. Okay. We'll announce very soon. I'll probably share on the Rebellious Awakening page before I share it anywhere else where it's coming and when it's coming. So it'll be launched on the 21st, but we're going to give you all details. Okay. It's not out now, no, but it's coming. So excited. So excited. Okay. Let's go into some starseed stuff and have a little bit more fun, shall we? I didn't want that to be too heavy, but here we are. Okay. So let's connect in. I'm just connecting in and being like, are we doing 1, 2, 3? What are we doing here? We're going to do 1, 2, 3. So in the comments, are you picking 1, 2, 3, a combination or a progression? Let's do it. I'm going to tap in. So this is going to be for the next week for you. So I do an energy daily forecast on YouTube. So make sure you're following there. It's Diamond No. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. As soon as the pre-order is available, I will let you know. I'm hoping we're just finishing up a few final details. So it'll be coming very soon, very soon. Lots of threes. Amazing. Keep you all posted on when it's available. So 1, 2, 3 progression combination. There is a little fourth card that came out. So I feel like it's an overall message. So we're going to tap into that. And then I'm going to go through. All right. Let me know what resonates with you. Okay. Here we go. So this overall kind of theme right now, as soon as a smile comes over my face, I know what's happening. I'm just going to quickly share. They want me to share this piece with you, and then we're going to go into the messages. So they, as in what's up there. So the theme for us that we're moving through right now, especially September. So September is very much a propelling energy of standing in a deeper sense of purpose, a deeper sense of trust and knowing. This is our like finale, and then we're moving into a whole other thing. So May, June, July, August was very much about a progression. September's the finale of that wave. Then October, we start a whole new wave. So October, November, December, that wave finalizes, and then we move into 2025, where we're going to see a lot of massive transitions. So what's happening right now, this finale phase that we're going through, is we are integrating. We're going to call this integrating and make it super simple. So there you have parallel versions of yourself. I talk about the parallel timelines and how they work and how to jump parallel timelines mildly in this book. The second book, so book number 1 is literally just the foundation. Get this shit focused, get it in motion, start to create change. Book 2 is way bigger, as well as book 3, and then my biography will come after that. So this is the foundation piece. But in the second book, mostly, we're going to be talking about how to integrate energy from parallel timelines. So I did one TikTok a long time ago that people still hit all the time about you can go into parallel timelines and pull that gift, that knowledge, that knowing into your here and now. So it's always an exchange of energy, of information, of wisdom. And what we're doing here in September is we are having an integration of a higher version of ourselves. So that could be a future you in this timeline, your future self. It could be a higher timeline in a different parallel experience. It could be a galactic version of you. Many of us are getting that for sure. I am getting that. It is a never ending. I will tell you, there is no end. It is limitless on what you will connect to and how you will connect to things. So, what's happening right now is the highest possible wisdom, as well as trust, knowing energy that you are, no matter where that is integrating into us right now. And as we're doing that, it is changing what was. It's changing the ancestral lineage. So you know how we hear things like you came here to stop the bad shit? Like we did. If you're here right now, you did. You came here to end the story of your ancestors and start something brand new for the other parallel timelines and versions and the future versions of us, as well as your own lineage, right? So you're the game changer. You're the one that's going to go down in your family history as the person who changed it. Think about that. Your great, great, great grandchildren talking about Grandma Gigi. Like, I'm going to be Gigi with my babies when I get them. And I'm going to go down in history in my family as the one who fixed it. And that's such a fucking incredible honor. And so that's what's happening right now is we're integrating higher versions of ourselves. So with that, we do have a lot of passion moving through us and intense knowing that um, where something's happening. We know we're becoming something different. I was sharing in the Galactic retreat. If you want to join that, you absolutely can. You just have to watch the recording before next Monday. So in that, I was sharing about how my face structure is changing. I'm having endless people ask me if I've got cheekbone implants. And I'm like, no, like that would be so gross. It would hurt. My lips, fuck yeah, I do. 100% I do. But here, no, I think that would be so uncomfortable to sleep on. So, anyways, I'm getting like people actually asking me questions because my face is changing. The roof of my mouth has ascended a little bit more. There's changes in my body, changes in my vision, changes in my psyche. Like all these things are happening to us. So you're going to be feeling a lot of shifts. Poppy Lynn. I just saw a side note. I was like, okay. I go get my nails done on Friday. This was my wedding trial. And I get my hair done tonight for the wedding. So I'm gonna have like long hair again. It's gonna be really cool. Anyways, back to this. So we're feeling an integration take place. You just have to allow that to happen. That's what I'm teaching in the retreat. But you're gonna be feeling different. You're gonna be like having like there's moments where I feel like I have dementia where I'm just like, I don't know what's happening right now and I don't even know what I'm doing. Like it's worse than walking to a room at 45 and forgetting why you walked into that room and then walking back and being like, oh yeah, right, okay. It's like that on steroids. It's super intense. So we've got some weird symptoms with that. So just a heads up, we are integrating a higher wisdom and expansion. Okay, let's go into number 1, shall we? This is really, really fascinating to me. Um, Super fascinating, and it's so interesting and, like, direct. So, number ones, when it comes to the starseed energy, you are a hybrid. You have many we're gonna go all crazy here live, why not? You have many parallel experiences that are above Earth, that are not human energy. You have studied many galactic energies, and now you've come here to bring all of that awareness here. What I'm hearing for number ones is that you really have come through the eye of nebula. So if you go research that, they call it the eye of God. It's like a little galaxy opening. And what I've been shown many times is that's sort of like the opening into our galaxy where a lot of energy comes through. So there's something really unique about that for you. I'm hearing um, like you're really in transformation of what was and what will be. And it's like you're leveling up into a new level, number ones. Now you have to do the work. If you don't do the work, it's not going to happen for you, but you're having change, number ones. So people, places, things are leaving, let them go. Let it go. Don't stress. Don't hold on to it. You are being rebirthed in a sense or leveling up. You're going to have some incredible, incredible, incredible fucking epiphanies over the next little while. So you need to create space for that to happen. That is sitting and letting thought leave and just emptying out the mind and allowing that information to come through. A lot of journaling is also going to help number ones to just get clarity on what wants to be transmuted, changed, healed within you. So it's a good timeline right now for a lot of direct clarity, but you have to set yourself up for success for that. So I am hearing sky gazing for sure. Um, like sky gazing, staring at the night sky, looking at the stars, Googling pictures of different galaxies, listening to frequency of different planets that resonate with you. If it feels ick, don't do it. That's just a hard no. But just play around a little bit with that curiosity of what does this make me feel? There is a tremendous amount. I see it like these bubbles just popping all over the place and providing you so much clarity. And I feel like number ones, you've really gone through the thick of what the fuck am I doing? Right? Like that, like when does it get easy? When is it my turn? When, like, what are we doing? And the clarity is here for you this coming week if you give yourself space for that. So it's really important to set yourself up. It could look like lounging in a hot bath. It could look like journaling. It could look like, I feel like for some reason, for a lot of you, number ones, it's like Epsom salt and magnesium flakes in a bath is going to do you a world of good. And just sitting in that relaxing state, like turn off the lights, put on a candle so you're not staring at the body pits parts that you don't want to see and just surrender, like let go and allow that relaxation. You do require a little bit of relaxation as well. Um, so it's like softening the body to soften the mind to allow these epiphanies to move through you because they're there and they're aching, like they're bubbles waiting to be popped. So definitely give yourself some space this week, and you're gonna have a lot of like booms in your thoughts. So really, really awesome for number ones. Incredible opportunity for leveling up. Okay, so we're gonna go into number twos. The full moon is on the 18th. It's next Wednesday. It's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks, like boom, energy. I'm gonna be talking about the moon and what the moon is, as well as the solar flares in the upcoming. I think on the 16th, we're probably gonna touch on that. Um, so what I'm hearing for you is you're about to go through a little bit of a lofty deja vu or out of body or surreal or fatigue maybe phase for a little bit. Trust it, please. It's okay. Don't label it as bad or negative or frustrating. Just like my body's ascending. I'm letting this happen. You do require some rest, number twos. I'm hearing you very much require rest, and a lot of you need a good cry. Get that emotion out of the body or get a good laugh. I am not good at crying. And so what happens with me is I'll get a good laugh going and I'll laugh so hard, then all of a sudden it turns into an ugly cry. Like I'll be laughing so hard the tears happen and then my face goes, and I start ugly crying and I'm just like, oh, Jesus time. That's how my body works, whatever. A lot of trauma, right? But I feel like either a good laugh or a good cry is going to support you. Rest is really going to support you, paying attention to your dreams as well. Um, for those that are in the Starseed retreat, you if you're not already in the private group for Starseeds, please reach out at diamondo.com to Amanda and ask for that invite. But you have to already be a part of the Starseed collective, like part of our private stuff But in that group, those are here because I know there's a lot of us here. I want you to start sharing your dreams. Okay. Where you're going to be number twos, you're going to become interpreters. So you're going to be start using your intuition and your psyche to help people interpret their dream state as well as their parallel timeline experiences. You're going to have a lot of gifts open up. It's going to be wild for you. But it's really important to start experimenting with that instead of leaning into old resources like, the internet and stuff. So in that group, I want you to start sharing your dreams and helping each other analyze them and use your tools, please. Um, I do feel like number twos are really moving through the shift that Gaia is going to go through in 2025. So you're feeling the onset of that, which is a little bit of, it spikes from numb to mega pissed off to firm clarity to, okay, I need a nap. I know that's what happened to me last night. I went from like do 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 spiked. I was like, "Oh, yeah," and then whoop, and then it was just like, this is what's going, like this is how it's going to be, and it was so authoritative. I was like, what is happening? So I feel like number two is you're going to be going through this wave as well over the next week. Just trust it. Just be patient. Journal a lot. Get it out of your system. Lean into your fellow starseeds, your best friends. Have that confidant. Please, I'm going to give you one bit of advice. If you are moving through something like a breakup, or you are moving through illness or disharmony, we'll call it, or you're moving through a heavy challenge, or you're struggling financially, shut your fucking mouth and do not share it with more than one person. You're going to ruin your life if you share it with more than one person. And this is why. Every time you talk about it, you're giving it focus, you're expanding it, you're holding on to it, you're slowing yourself down from receiving your highest timeline. You want to be a sour bitch? Go and do it in your fucking journal into one friend and then move on. You cannot, sorry to be so snappy about it, but you are holding yourself back and ruining the outcome by sharing it with more than one person. You're going to continue, and then they're going to be adding through their lens, and it's not going to get resolved. You are the only one that can change the outcome. You are the only one that is responsible for creating your outcome. It's not up to anybody else. So, and do the inner work. That is very much for number twos as well. So, a little bit of forewarning, do not hold yourself back. No more bitching and complaining. Like, get it together, or go get a therapist, or work with one of my mentors, or do something to move through it instead of sharing low vibrational conversation over and over again and keep experiencing the same thing. So, be very careful what's coming out of your mouth. Okay. That was a little harsh, right? Let's move on to number threes. Lesson of the day. Okay, let me connect into number threes. You guys, are number threes feeling a little overwhelmed? Hit me up in the comments if you are. Just looking at the comments right now. Um, I feel like number threes are going through, it's like the same coin, but total opposite sides, but the same outcome. So I feel like in one part, there's a lot of overwhelm, a lot of I'm balancing too many things, or I don't have enough time or resources or money, or I'm thinking about the future and I'm completely lost and I don't know what to do with that, or I'm overwhelmed because of this great big vision I have and I don't know how to get there, or this great big vision I have and I don't know if I'm worthy. So there's this like definite energy of like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You are learning to master your mind right now, number threes. We have four bodies. We have our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. The emotional body, or sorry, the physical body controls the mental body. The mental body controls the emotional body. It goes in this, okay? If you do not learn to control your mental body, you will not control the direction you're going in, and it's going to be like high powered vehicle with the pedal to the floor, and you're going to be like, oh my God, trying to navigate it and possibly missing and having to detour a couple of things and circle back to. So instead of having to circle back, take the pressure off yourself. My motto: nothing needs to be forced, nothing needs to be rushed. You need to calm your tits. You need to calm right down, and one step in front of the other. It doesn't matter what 10 days from now It doesn't matter if you have money due in 10 days from now and you don't have the money right now because it's then, it's not now. And when you bring yourself here and now into the very present moment, you are going to allow a higher vibration to take place. And then you are going to course correct with your energy the outcome. You are controlling the outcome with your energy. So worrying about it never fixes it. Ever in the history, ever did sitting there stressing about something and worrying about it fix it. Action fixes it. And the only way you're going to have the action that's actually serving you is through the universal principle of inspired action. There's 12 principles. This is all in the book too. You have to learn to listen to your internal GPS, your internal compass. And as you do that, you will know exactly what step is required and you will arrive in a life like mine. You will arrive here. You'll arrive in divine purpose. You will arrive in full channeling, full psyche, telepathy, financial flow, love, healed relationships with your family members, that the ones that you want to, anyways, and your people showing up. You will arrive there when you get present. And so, what I want you to do this week is it's going to sound really dumb. Ready? And it's so much fun, but it sounds so dumb, but it actually works. You're going to narrate everything you're doing. You're going to be like, oh, I am sipping water. Hydration, you're welcome, body. Oh, look at this lovely colored pen. I love this color. Like you're just going to narrate to teach your mind to come here. You're going to train your ego self to come back to this moment. So by narrating everything you're doing for a day, sounds so silly, your mind, you will realize how far off your mind goes because you're going to have to harness it and bring it back. So you're going to see how far it's going. You're going to see how to get present and bring it back. And you're going to train it to stay here and now. That's going to take away from the overwhelm. If you are scared about something, go journal. I am afraid of blah, 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 blah. What's the worst that could happen? What am I really afraid of? Is it sustainability? Is it being kept? Is it being abandoned? Is it being loved? Is it being seen? Like, what are you fucking afraid of? Get clear in your journal and then close the journal and come back to right here, right now. But you need to get it out. Your ego does need to be heard. So by having these little micro doses of stressing about shit, these little itty bitty moments of like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? No, put it out, put it out. It's okay. Everything all is well. You're denying yourself. So instead, give yourself an hour for your ego to be fully heard. What is it afraid of? What is it stressing about? Put it in your journal. Then you're going to close the book and say, we're going to worry about this later. I hear you. You are allowed to be afraid. It's absolutely okay. Put the book away and then come back into the moment. If it's still going off, go back to your journal and get it out again. When your ego is understood and it's seen and it's heard and it's valued, just like all of you wants to be, it's going to calm down and you're going to get clarity. And then that inspired action is going to come through for you. So that's your direction for number 3s for the week. Crazy. Crazy. All right. Short and sweet, 42 minutes today. I've got a bunch of meetings I need to get on. I'm just glad that I had this little opening to come spend time with you. I won't be live on Thursday just because we have so much going on. Next week, I'm in Vancouver, so I'm probably just going to keep posting on TikTok while I'm away, as well as Instagram, Rebellious Awakening, my personal one. I'll take you behind the scenes of all the things. So you'll see my obnoxious amount of, and you're going to get a good laugh because I'm going through multiple recordings. What do I wear? Like, what do I wear? And I'm just getting my extensions put in tonight, so I won't even be used to my extensions yet. How do I do my hair? What color do I do my nails? Like, I'm like, welcome to being human and an extra female. It's so extra. Like, I'm literally stressing about this. So I'll take you behind the scenes. You guys can help me figure it out. I'll be like, all right, option A, option B, like, what do I do? And I'll introduce you to a big part of my team that's over there. And then the wedding. Holy crap shit. Crap shit? That didn't even make sense, but here we are. So I've got on the week of the wedding, I have some of my mentors coming to be a part of the festivities. So Amanda, who you guys all know through the email, Bex, Ricky, and Dare are all coming here for the wedding. So they're all going to be a part of it. So we'll share some goofy stuff as well there. And, the journey towards, and my dress doesn't fit yet. when I have big download shifts, my body gains weight. Also, I probably drank too much this summer, so whatever. So yeah, I'm like a good few pounds from the dress. So if you want to come on a walk and a workout for me, I can do that too. Like it's fantastic. But I know it's gonna fit. It's gonna be fine. All right. That is all for today. I will catch you live. I might be able to get in a live between now and then. I'm not sure, but I'll do my best. But I wanted to make sure that we definitely got some direction, especially as star seeds, about what we're going through. Daily energy forecasts are up on YouTube, as well as TikTok, diamond.no. And so I'll do my best to keep everything flowing there. And I will share some pictures of my mermaid hair that's coming tonight over on Insta. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for being so supportive and so loving and letting me share a piece of my book with you. It means a lot to me, and I'm really excited about how many lives we can touch with it. So let's kind of do a pay it forward thing and share and get people get people making change. Even my man read the book, and my man is not spiritual. And all of a sudden, this guy, this man, Corey, oh my God, I love him so much. Like, I'm going to be his wife. Rah! Um, and my wedding ring comes in this week. Oh, the things. But he read the book, and his verbiage and his energy and what he's manifesting completely has shifted. Like he's like a totally different version of himself just from reading the book. Like it's so cool. So you can get your 3Ds. You can get your partners who are like, be like, oh, look at this interesting piece of the book. Oh yeah, isn't that neat? How fascinating. And they'll start doing it just automatically because it's so simple. It's broken down so simply. So let's just change the world. All right. Okay, for real. I love you. Mwah. Go have the best week, and I'll see you where I see you. Starseeds, I'll see you on Monday for the second session of 4 on the Starseed Mission Activation Retreat. And there's that. So go look in the mirror, find a million reasons, at least 5 reasons, okay? Today, can you just go really look in the mirror and find at least 5 reasons to say thank you, I love you to yourself, and start to own your energy, and I'll see you when I see you, okay? Bye, guys.